TikTok family. Julie Bobuli here. I have a couple of prepaid readings that I was going to do on here, but happy daylight savings time, everybody. And look at these freaking cute cups that Dutch Brothers has. I know it's going to be backwards. Hey, Isaac. Isaac the Great. First one. Winner, chicken dinner. What is your name? Sassy Irish. I love it. Hey, Sheila. Sheila, Bobila. Hold on. It's just less names. It's just Leslie again. Hey, Jordan. How are you guys holding up with the daylight savings? This works out better for me anyway, because I was already starting to like sleep in. You turn into a telescope. Whoo! Cheers. Happy Sunday. I think I have a moderator coming on. I want to go to sleep. Yeah. Hi, am I doing readings? I am. Don't like it. Makes me tired. Yeah, look at me. I'm sleepy too. Okay. I don't mind it. Hi, Kim Aries. And Liz, you're on here. Is your mom on here too? Kim saves the day. She's a wonderful moderator. Thank you, Kim. Maddie, Kathy. Hello. When I was younger, we had romper room, and I feel like I'm doing that right now. She'll be in a second. Okay, perfect. Hi from Michigan. There's Mama. Okay, so moderator, this is going to be a little bit challenging, but I'll do readings in just 1 second. Susie. I'm like singing everybody's name. Susie Q, baby, I love you. Susie Q. And Gail, hi. Yes, this is where I'm doing readings today, and you guys are welcome to pay for a reading. That's today they are $40 for a reading on here, and you can donate it via Venmo or PayPal. And I think it's 80 degrees in Tennessee today. Oh my God. So I have one reading with Deanna, and I think her daughter Liz is on here. And then I have another reading with Shell Bell, who she'll probably come in on at 6 o'clock because she's in Australia riding horses. And then, yeah, my readings are, I'm a psychic medium, and I always call upon God and the angels to help me with my readings. I don't use cards. I don't have anything against cards. I just don't use them. I scribble when I write, just like I whistle when I work. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Tanya. Your bag is being sent. Tanya, Bobanya, Fanana, Fana, Fofanya. So the way that I'm doing these right now is I'm going to get started and do Deanna's reading. She's paid ahead of time with her daughter, I think Liz, right? Am I remembering that? I am in AA. How did you know that? I have been sober since 2016. Okay, and you need a reading too. Hey, Beauty Butterfly. Yep, daughter's here too. Okay, so it's a $40 donation via Venmo. If you guys want me to do a reading for you on here. Hey, Kat. I am going to be doing readings also tomorrow around this time for that same price. Yes, perfect. The person's being read today, say hello. Yeah, so it's going to be Dee and Liz, and I don't think Shell Bell's on here yet, although she may come on while I'm giving them a reading. But I do have spots for 2 readings, so if anybody wants to come on, they are, yeah. Wow, congratulations, Tamara King. So we have Dee and Liz, there they are. Okay, so what's going to happen is, if you want a reading today, these are by, hi Kathy, by donation, and they're $40, and they're mini readings I'm doing. I am a psychic medium, and I call upon God and the angels to help me with my gift for you. So if you want a reading on here today, that's one way you can do it. If you have any questions to the other readings I have, you can double click on here and my website will come down. My website is Peace-Serenity, and I do phone readings and I also do Zoom readings, okay? I do not do love readings. Thank you for asking. I do not do love readings. Okay, so here it comes. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Cindy. So you're going to find, see the beautiful moderators. What they'll do is they're going to mute people once I start the reading, and I'm doing that now. So please don't talk. Even if it's like say hi or wow or I love this reading or something. Do you see what Tanya and Kim are saying? Just hold your comments, please, and I will pause after. What's going to happen is you guys are going to have, there's going to be like similar messages, and you guys are going to say, you're reading me, that's my dad. Please don't do that. Get out your journal or your notes and write it down, or text yourself or screen record this so you have the message. It means that one spirit is giving double messages for you. Take that as a gift, but please don't interrupt the person I'm reading. Perfect. Thanks, Lax Kid. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm ready. So Deanna and Liz, Tanya and Kim, they're going to be on here. And if anybody talks, just a minute mute is fine. If they're harassing and saying bad things, which I hope doesn't happen today, you have the ability to block them. I gave you guys that ability, so you have this. You have the Hermione and Ron and Harry Potter sword to be able to do that, or wand. Okay, so please don't comment. I'm going to be starting a reading right now for, thanks Kim, thanks Tanya. I'm going to start the reading right now for Deanna and Liz are the only ones that should be commenting. And everybody else, you're probably going to get muted. Just listen to what the moderators are saying. I'm starting a reading right now. Thank you, guys. So Deanna and Liz, are you guys on here? Dee and Liz, Deanna and Liz. Where'd you guys go? You were on here before. Where'd you go? There you are. Deanna and Liz. Okay, those are, so Tanya and Kim, do you see there's two of them I'm doing readings for, and that's a mom and a daughter. Okay, yes, they are here. Thank you. And thank you everybody for being here. Moderators, thank you. Thank you for all of this. I just love this group. So thank you so much. So let me see if there's anything. Now I'm familiar with you guys because I've done your reading before for your daughter. Can I ask you, and Liz, it's your sister, can I ask you, does someone smoke? Did your sister smoke, or does someone smoke here? I taste smoke in my mouth, and that's usually their way of showing me that someone had smoke in their mouth. And I don't know why I want to wear, she smoked. Okay, that makes sense. And I don't know why I want to put a sash on and go like this. I don't know if someone dressed up like a princess, or if anybody was ever homecoming on homecoming court, either here or crossed over, but she shows me that. Or if you guys are actually like related to royalty. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but I just keep seeing a sash over here, and I just keep going like this. And do you know that song where it goes, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, and I just keep hearing that. So is somebody's birthday, did it just pass or coming up? Because I literally keep seeing that. You are related to the Princess of Norway. Are you kidding me? See, I wouldn't know that. See? Yeah, that's perfect. And thank you for, that's so funny because she's like this. And her youngest daughter is a princess. We are related to royalty. And it's her 2-year-old's birthday today. Yay! Oh my gosh, look at her. I'm getting so emotional. So she's like, you know that song, happy birthday to you, happy birthday. She just is like, I know I'm not a good singer, just take the message and run with it. But she shows me that as well. And she keeps, does somebody do this thing where it's so funny? Because I have my eldest and my niece don't like chocolate. And I don't know why I'm seeing this. Does someone either not like cake or they don't like chocolate or something? So for their birthday, you have to do like something else for them. Does this make sense to you when I say that? Yes, she didn't like cake. Your daughter didn't like cake. Like, I get a feeling of like, what am I going to get you for your birthday then? A pie? She didn't like cake. I love it that both of you guys are on here. Because I get a feeling of like, it's your birthday. What are we going to have for you then? Do you know what I mean? Donuts? Like, what are we going to do? This is so funny. Or like a big chocolate chip cookie. I was just going to say, yes, a cookie cake. Right when you guys said that, I love this. I was like, one of those big chocolate chip cookies. Do you know what I mean? Like the big ones, yeah. And then you get them from Mrs. Fields and you write like happy birthday on there. I just keep seeing that. She's so funny because she's like, I know I was difficult. Like but she's like joking. And I have to say, and it's making me very emotional because I feel like, did she just pass away this year? Like, is it a new passing? Yes, you are correct. Okay. Because I feel like what you guys been through, and it's a tragic passing. She says her passing was tragic. She says that, and it's like self tragic is how she puts it. So I won't go into that. I know, sweetheart. But for some September 22nd, okay, oh sweetie. And so for her to show me this, Liz and Deanna, it's like, show me that again. For her to be doing this well on the other side, like how she passed and everything, for her to be doing this well, I don't know how to put this. I got that, Reagan. Thank you. For her to be doing this well, you guys have to be like handling it really well. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And you're next, Reagan. I saw you, sweetheart. Thanks for your patience. Yes, it was very tragic. And then Hans, I see you. And then my list moderators is close after that. She is always kind, and yes, she was always an angel. I can see that. One of the things that she's making me feel, and welcome if you're here, you're going to get muted. I'm right in the middle of a reading, but you'll only be muted for a minute. And the reason I'm looking away is I'm trying to just only absorb the energy of the person I'm doing a reading for. But thank you for being here. Yes, I saw that. You're all set, Kira. Hold on one second. Okay, one of the things that this is, one of the things for this, Liz and Deanna are the only ones who should be commenting in my moderators. Liz and Deanna, why do I see this? Okay, hold on. This is something, I keep hearing this line, and I heard it before I was getting ready for your reading. And do you know, is she a Harry Potter fan or something? And the reason why I'm asking is there's this one time I gave a reading for this family. I can't remember if it was you because I know it was on Zoom. I have a feeling it was for someone else. And I said, your uncle is coming through with your daughter, but that gives you no comfort at all because he wasn't that responsible when he was here. I keep getting somebody silly who's like irresponsible is there with your daughter too. And though this is supposed to be giving you comfort, this will give you no comfort at all. And it reminds me of the line from Harry Potter when she says, Harry, you're just as sane as I am, when Luna says that to Harry, and it gives him no comfort at all. Does that make sense to you when I say that? I just keep hearing that line. Harry, you're just as sane as I am. And he's like, that gives me no comfort because everybody thinks she's crazy. We thinks it may be her spouse's grandma, who's like, no. Yeah. Whoever you think of when I say it, that's who it is. So normally it would be like, don't worry, you guys, grandma's over here with your daughter and she's like helping. And you're like, that's giving us no comfort at all because she was a little bit. Anyway, over on the other side, when they do cross over, they change, and she's just wanting to let you know that she's over there now as well. And I don't know if someone had a trailer home or lived in a trailer. I don't know why I keep seeing that. Does that make sense to you guys? It reminds me it's either a tiny house or it's a trailer, and I don't know why I'm seeing it. But does that make sense to you guys? If you're new here, hi, thank you. Might get even just muted for saying hi because I'm right in the middle of a reading, Sunshine, but thank you for being here. Yes, you did a long time ago. Thank you. That's why I'm seeing this. Thank you, moderators, for helping. And she keeps showing me 3. So I don't know if she has, you did a long time ago. That's why she showed me 22 years ago in a mobile home. Thank you. So something about, oh, hold on one second. She's talking about, no, I think does she have a wife, correct? She has a wife? Because I feel like this is like a double message. I feel like I'm talking about a mobile home, but I feel like I'm also talking about her. So I don't know. She has 3 kids, and I and her older sister 3 kids too. Okay, that's why. There's something similar about this story of if she can't after her, does she rent a house or an apartment right now? Yeah, thank you. So yes, thank you for confirming that. Is she renting a house or an apartment? Because I feel like in the next 2 years, be open to if she's, hold on. Did someone say we're going to put a tiny house in our backyard for her? Did someone say I'm going to build a granny unit, or we're going to put a trailer so that they can be closer to us? I don't know if this makes any sense to you guys. She is just moving in with her mom for a bit. Okay. Okay. We used to joke about making a tiny house in my parents' backyard. Okay. Because she's actually like, would you guys consider that now? Like, she's like, because I get a feeling of her spouse doesn't know where she's going to live. And if she had something more permanent to help her, this would help. It makes sense. We are trying to move closer to her also, because that's the feeling I keep getting. So if it's a house and then there's a smaller house on it, like an in-laws unit, or a house and then a trailer, she's showing me that. She's showing me that. And I get very emotional when she comes through to say, thank you for helping with her wife, and thank you for helping with her kids. We want to move into a house also. Okay, that's why. That's why she's talking about. So if you're thinking like, we're going to move and it's going to be this unit. Okay. Yes. Okay, hold on one second. So this is for you guys and everybody else, even though I'm saying this is for everybody. Please don't comment. Just take this in. She wants you guys to use your manifestation skills, because she keeps talking about, it's a long story, but she's showing me my mom. And my mom, passed, but we were trying to find a home for my mom. My mom was an amputee, so she needed a house with a ramp and everything. And the house that we found next to the other house, we found a house for my sister and her husband. And then the house for my mom and my special needs sister had a ramp, and the cabinets were like low for somebody who was in a wheelchair. So they manifested that. And there's this book called Ask and It Is Given. And I always tell people, if you're just like starting this and you don't know how to manifest, this is the way to do it. And so I just think she's trying to just say, with all the magic that you have, just write things down and try to see if it comes. Do you know what I mean? And like, don't hold back. I always say, when you water down your dreams, you water down the outcome. So she's making me feel like, write out what you want. I want a big house, and I want it. She says outside area is so important, like barbecue, fire pit, like all of that seems like so much fun. I don't know about a big pool, or it's going to like have a hot tub or something, but this is what I see. Yes, that makes sense. Because I feel like you guys are like, well, we want to do this, oh, but we're not going to be able to afford it. Just look, just like write it down and then go, yes, I will write it down, and then go look. Because I have a feeling that's why she's showing me that. So when you guys were saying like that you grew up in a trailer and she's showing me that too, that's like a double message. So she's like, I'll show you the trailer, then they'll talk about it. And then I want to talk about a house, and then like maybe 2 tiny houses or 2 trailers on it, just be open. And that's how she shows me. And she's like, her kids must be little, because for now this will work because her kids don't need a lot of room and they always play outside anyway. Does that make sense too when she says that? Whew, okay. Like her, like she loved outdoors too. Does she want her spouse to live with us if that's what her wife wants? Yes. 3 kids under 5 years old. Yeah, because she makes me feel like for this idea for like the next 10 years will work until everybody starts to kind of, I'm not saying it's going to take 10 years, but I'm just until people start to get a handle on things and to give her wife and kids a more permanent place. Does that make sense? And as this is coming, I don't know why I feel like this, but I know when tragedies happen, I always say when bad things happen to good people, and you set the intention that something good will come out of this. I don't know what it is. You can even be angry when you say it, crying and not believing it. But just the fact of just saying something good will come out of this. Yes, that makes sense there a little. This all makes sense. Perfect. Just makes me feel like you guys are on quite a journey, and I would document everything that you're going through, because I feel like you're both spiritually awake, which is great. And you're talking to her and you're like, this is a sign, you know, they're saying, she's saying that I'll give my mom a sign, and then my wife will get one and Liz will get one. And then it will be like synchronicity. Does that make sense? And so she's all boom, boom, boom. Like these signs come in 3s, she says, which is funny because then the 3 kids, she's showing me that as well. But she is saying that you guys have been thinking about this. Yes, she's giving us signs. Yes. Okay, perfect. And it's the synchronicity of it, right? Yes, I love that. And Liz, are you not working right now? Because there's a reason. Sometimes we're unemployed, and no matter what we do, we try to get a job and it's just not working. I feel like she's like, because you're the one, the secretary, you're the one who's supposed to be like writing notes. You're the one who's supposed to be like documenting all this. And she makes me feel like before your sister passed, did you just love watching like John Edwards and Teresa Caputo? And I love Gordon Smith too, but I'm trying to think of the other guy, James Von Prague. I feel like you were already into this. So it's like something like document everything. You're supposed to be writing everything down, recording it. If you don't like writing, just make sure it's somehow documented, because I feel like what feels like a tragedy, and of course, because it's just so heartfelt, of course, is like something is going to come out of it. I don't understand what I'm saying, but just know I'm saying that. No, ma'am, I do not work. Yes, my mom and I love watching medium shows, Teresa Caputo, etc. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you guys were already, yeah, and your mom's saying yes, Liz always loved this. So it's kind of like this thing where every book that I've ever read or anybody that I've ever been inspired by, it seemed to start in a tragic way. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like there's something with your family, and I'm not saying that everything happens for a person for a reason. Don't believe the metaphysical people when they're saying that, because I really don't like that saying, because sometimes there's just like accidents that happen, or there's free will and things happen. But I do believe that some people are here to inspire other people. And I do believe that, Liz, there's a reason why you're open to all of this. And so your sister just keeps saying, like, write it down, write it down. She just won't stop saying that over and over again. Okay. I feel like the last time I gave you guys a reading, it did not record, but she was talking about Sonic and how how they brought the food to your car door. And now I'm literally tasting lasagna. So are you guys having lasagna tonight, or was lasagna like her favorite? It's either like spaghetti or lasagna, but I'm like, when spirits give me food, I'm like, great, you guys, now I'm going to be hungry. Yeah, write it down. And Liz, if you're not in the mood to write it down, then just get out your phone and do a record messages for yourself. She loves lasagna. I'm like, oh my God. So funny. So they'll show me, yeah, so they'll show me both big and small things. Like that's what you would give her to like cheer her up. You're like, I'm going to make your favorite. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So no, this is the way that she comes through. Please kiss her baby and tell her happy birthday for her. I just love that she's showing me that this is her birthday. And Deanna, I think you paid the other day, and I just couldn't find enough energy to do this reading. And then today, the energy feels better. And I don't think it's random that I'm doing this on this day. Mom used to, hold on one second, drop us off a big pan of lasagna randomly. I will make lasagna tomorrow and kiss her baby. I'm so glad. She just makes me feel like with the healing that you guys are doing, it's really helping her too. Like I said, when spirits are new and they pass like in a tragic way, and it's like self-harmed, they usually are heavy energy and it's murky and it moves really slow. For her to be moving this fast and everything to be like so clear for me for you, that's a testament to you guys in the healing you're doing. It's like we're all connected, even though she's her body has dissipated, her spirit is very much still alive, and we're all connected spiritually. And she just feels that. So you're really helping yourselves and you're helping her. Hey, Jen. I think she needed to say happy birthday to her baby. I think so too. Because I think you paid 2 days ago, and then I was going to do your reading, then I was too tired. And then yesterday I'm like, nope. And then today I was like, happy birthday. So for that, and Liz, like, so this, like, Liz, comment, write this down, document this, that like on her daughter's birthday. Yes, you said today. And I didn't know it was her daughter's birthday, but see the timing of it. You've got to be open about the timing. Do you know what I mean? And so timing is everything, she says. But please look for a home. Don't settle. Write down everything that you want, and it's going to come in an unusual way. So I don't know if you're going to be at a coffee shop, or someone's going to be working, or somebody's friend's going to tell you about this property. I will see kind of what they're showing me around it, but always listen to your intuition on what you need to do. Does that make sense? Yes, timing is everything. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, now I'm pulling back a little bit. Please know that you with you guys doing your healing, you are helping her. So she just keeps saying, you need to tell my family that I love them so much. Oh, Julie, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Oh, you are an angel that she sent to us. That makes me really happy. Oh, I want to give you a hug. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm happy to help. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm just going to take a break to have some water. Thank you guys for being here. These are today readings by donation. I am filled with my readings today, but I do private readings and I do Zoom readings. If you click on this, you'll see that it's my website. Hey, hold on, I haven't seen you forever. Is that Trish? Trisha? Patricia? Yeah. I love you guys too, Liz. Thank you. Rachel, thank you. Hey, L'Oreal. So, yes, nice to see you, Patricia. Nice to see you. I'm very good, thanks. Whew. Okay, so I have Reagan and then Kiera. So those are the next people I'm going to be doing readings for. And then hopefully by that time, Shell Bell is done riding her horses over in Australia. What a wonderful life. I'm like, one of the people can't come yet because she's riding her horse in Australia. Yay. If you don't have money, just follow me. And what I do is I will come on and give random readings to people that are following me. So Kiera, can you do me a favor? And I know that there's Reagan is before you. So Reagan, are you here? Hi Anita, my list is closed today, but you're welcome to sit and relax. Okay, so Reagan is first and Kiera, you are next. Sorry Kiera, you are next, okay? All right, so once I start, thanks moderators. We got so many moderators. Thank you, moderators. Send them good energy. This is not easy. Okay, so Reagan, the way that I like to do these readings is if you can for me, sweetie, please let me know who you want to hear from. I don't need to know their name, sweetheart. I just need to know who they are in relationship to you. I'm sorry, Lori, just in the middle of a reading, sweetie, you probably didn't know, so you'll probably get muted, but thank you for being here. All mods on deck, yeah. I keep hearing, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Your great grandma, wow, that's amazing. Okay. So this reading is for Reagan. Anybody else, if you're commenting, you're probably going to get muted, but thank you for being here. Hold on. Oh, sheesh. Did your, we're asking for your great grandmother to come forward. I'm going to pull her forward, but then I also have to ask, did someone pass away of a heart attack? My heart is like pounding. It hurts. It hurts so bad. So this is for Reagan. Reagan. And I don't know if there's like a cowboy reference or if someone worked on a ranch. You know the ropes that people get and then they lasso a bull or like a horse? I saw that. Okay, just so you know, I'm seeing heart attack. And if that makes sense, perfect. If not, I'm going to put that to the side. Hold on one second. Yeah, my great grandpa used to own a lot of horses. Thank you, because I almost questioned it because the next reading she's riding horses, but I saw somebody like lasso, so I would call him a cowboy. So that's his way of coming through too. Can I tell you? I know you want to hear from you said your great grandmother, but this guy is funny. So I don't know if he was like, show me. Can I ask you, did anybody ever think that your great grandpa was like so handsome that he could have been a movie star? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because now he's showing me John Wayne. So I don't know if his name was actually John or you guys are related to John Wayne. No, I'm just kidding. But I keep seeing that. Oh, this heart pain. Hold on one second. Yeah, someone passed away with something chest related. So you don't know if your great-grandfather passed away of a heart attack? And that would be totally fine. I was really young when he passed, but I was told he adored me. And yes, I heard he was handsome. Okay, that's the feeling I'm getting, because he's like, anytime they go like this, it's like chiseled features. That's usually the thing that they're trying to show me. Hold on. Reagan, have you just gone through it? I just keep hearing back to back. So I don't know if people passed away back to back, if you just had some challenges back to back. They both loved old Western movies as well, which is why I'm seeing John Wayne. Thank you. I just keep hearing she's been through it. So I don't know if you just had some challenges back to back. Does that make sense to you? And they're showing me the number 6. So someone has 6 people in their family, or it can be the 6th month. 6th of a month, or the 6th month, which would be June, correct? I have had a very rough childhood and it continues to be a struggle. Yes, this is what yes, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's what they're very aware of that. Do you know what I mean? They're very aware of that. And one of the things that I feel like is it okay, and your great grandpa passed February 6th. He seems to be stronger than your grandmother, so I'll do my best to pull her forward. But I do see red around her, so I don't know if your birthstone is in January or July, or it's ruby or garnet, or if she had a ring like that you have. But she literally is showing me like a red ruby or red garnet. So I don't know if she's showing me your birthday or her time of passing. But this is like a June or a July reference. Red stone, garnet, this is how they show me. Or if her name's Ruby. Like, I have no idea where they show me what they show me. I just know I need to share that with you when they come through. Hold on one second. Do you feel like you make me feel like you're the chain breaker in the family? Does that make sense? So if you're the one who always speaks up and people are like, you're the troublemaker. She passed in August but was born in April. Okay, so I'll just put that to the side. It's like red. Does someone have like red hair? She won't stop talking about this red color. So I thought it was a garnet, like a stone, and that's usually what they show me, but I can't stop seeing red with her. So that's okay. Hold on one second. She keeps talking about the chain breaker of the family. Oh my God, me. So it's like when you speak up, everybody's like, it always used to be like this. She hated when I dyed my hair red. That's it. That's it. Because she's like, red. I'm all red garnet, red stone. What are you talking about? Now she's, because I feel like she just loved your hair and the natural color it was. She's making me feel like, but now she says, do whatever you can to make yourself happy. Now that she's crossed on the other side, she sees now that you give a lot out to other people. So if dyeing your hair red makes you happy, then do that, because I have a feeling that you seem to have a lot of energy going out, not so much coming in. Does that make sense? So to me, it's like healer, empath, chain breaker. So sometimes people like you, Reagan, are here to inspire other people, but they go through so many challenges back to back that they're like, I really don't feel like I'm an inspiring person at all. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did one of them, can I ask you, did one of them have a stroke? The reason I'm asking you this is as I'm trying to talk to you, I feel like I'm going to start slurring my words. Yes, this is all making so much sense. Good. She's fiery. Do you know what I mean? Grandpa comes through, he's like all joking, like he's handsome. And grandma's like, move out of, your great grandma's like, move out of the way. Don't make me come back down there. Do you know what I mean? She seems very protective over you. And I don't think that's a coincidence. You believe that your grandpa did have the stroke? Okay. Because I can't talk all of a sudden. And that's everybody's way of coming. When it rains, it pours. Everybody's starting to come in now. Yeah. You feel quite young to me. Oh, she raised you, so that makes sense. Yeah. She's fiery. Do you know what I mean? Fiery. Show me again what you were just saying right now. Yes. There's a saying that I used to see when I was going through like healing from narcissist relationships. And it was like, don't let sick people make you sick. And she also makes me feel like ever since you were younger, she knew that you were just this old soul. Like you actually would rather hang around them than go play with your friends. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Did someone have a wood shop? Wood shop? This is making sense to you? Okay. I don't know why I'm seeing this. It's really cool. And you were always at their house. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for that. I took woodshop in high school, and all my friends were like, oh, so you can be with the guys? I was like, no, I just want to learn how to make a frame and build stuff. And I don't know why I smell wood, and I just keep seeing, like, when they sand wood and you can see the wood come off, I see that. So I don't know if you have an interest in like flipping furniture, or if someone had like an actual wood shop where you went in their garage and it was all decked out with everything that you could just build a treasure chest or something. My dad used to make a lot of things out of wood, but never had a shop or anything like that. Okay. But if he did it quite a bit, if he had all the tools to do that, because I know, like, my brother-in-law, half the men I know don't have the tools to make anything like that. Does that make sense? So if he had all the tools to make it because he liked it so much, then that's what I'm seeing. Does that make sense to you? Did you have to like raise your parents, or do you have to like, why do I feel like you're around people and you're like, this is how you're supposed to do things. This is how you're supposed to talk. And they're like, hey, don't get smart with me, young lady. Do you know what I mean? Yes, it does. Do you know what this is reminding me of? Do you know the movie Matilda? I think Danny DeVito's in it. And the parents aren't doing the right thing. And the little girl's like very bright. So she like goes to the library and she starts reading. And he goes, don't you stop reading all those books or something, or don't you get smart with me? And she's like, you don't want me to be smart? I'm not supposed to be smart, or something like that. Have you ever seen the movie Matilda? Where she's like, she sees the parents and she's like trying to show them how to parent. Do you understand what I'm saying? Did you ever see that movie? Because if not, they need you to see that. So I feel like you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is me. I just keep seeing that. Hold on one second. Something nostalgic. So yes, it's because I have to remind my parents to parent me. I'm telling you, like Matilda, like that. Do you know what I mean? And she's making me feel like you just want your grandparents to be here again, so it can be like the good old days. She says that you keep like reminiscing, like nostalgic, like you miss the good old days when they were there taking care of you. And I don't know if your grandmother had an apple tree or if there was an apple pie reference, but if you saw the last reading I did where I started getting hungry for lasagna, I feel like I used to want to get these McDonald's pies when I was at my grandmother's, and she's like, we can make that. And so she would make me my own like little apple pie, and the more I started to eat those, I realized those are like a lot better than the ones at McDonald's. They were always there no matter what. The only people I could count on. Sweetie, I just want to give you a hug. So now that they're both gone, you're like, I just keep feeling like that. I before I say anything else, things are getting better. Things are going to get better. My grandmother and I used to eat apples caramel all the time together. Okay, thank you. Because did she have an apple tree? What is she trying to show me? Okay, thank you. Thank you for being open to that. Oh, she's making me feel so emotional. You need to know that things are getting better. Things are going to get better for you. But I feel like with your parents, it's going to be like this, na, 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 na. They feel like they're not really going to change. I don't mean to put that on you. I'm always hopeful, but she's making me feel like stubborn, very stubborn, and they have habits that are not that healthy. My life is a mess since she passed last year. Yeah, I can see that. And I feel so emotional about it for you with her as well, because she wanted to last until, she's like, can I live until I'm 130? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, so you could be the bionic grandma for her. Yeah, I see that. But she keeps saying, Julie, you go tell her she's the love of my life. Do you know, like, the love of my life? Show me that again. And Julia, the husband says, you are the air something about the air and the butter to my bread. You are the air I breathe and the butter to my bread, or something like that. I don't have that right, but your grandmother is saying that verbatim for me to you. And she keeps talking about how you're in her, she's not gone. Her body has dissipated, but she's in your heart. And there's a poem by E. E. Cummings, and it's like, I carry you in my heart. So look up E. E. Cummings in the poem about I carry you in my heart, because she's showing me that. And I don't know if you actually got a locket or something with her picture in it, but I feel like if you haven't, get that. So like she wants to something like memorable, so that you know that she's there. I feel like when I get nervous, I want to hold on to, I keep going like this and it's my shirt, but I keep wanting to, like, you know, those necklaces that you can get with like people, and you can put people's pictures in it. I feel like she's like, get that, or if you already have her necklace, like she's showing me this. She's going like that. But she is saying like to keep talking to her, because things are going to get better. You may need some movement before things get better, to move away from people. I got her handwriting tattooed on me, but I've been waiting to get a necklace to remember her. So if you've been thinking about it, then that's what I'm hearing. Do you know what I mean? So if you're like, I want a necklace in remembrance of her, she's saying that too. It's almost like, does she not? Hold on one second. She's happy now about the tattoo, but did she not like tattoos or anything? Because you're like, I got a tattoo in her handwriting, and she's like, she did what? But then she laughs, because obviously like with the red hair and the tattoo, she's fine with what you're doing now, sweetheart. You have to understand that she keeps saying that you are the joy of her life, the joy of her life. She just keeps talking about that over and over again. She would always tell me never to get a tattoo. That's what I'm saying. You're like, I got a tattoo with her handwriting. I'm like, yeah, and she's all, she did what? But now you understand, she hated them. Yeah, never had. Oh, that's so funny. Well, she's okay with it now. She's like, whatever you need to do to heal yourself, to empower yourself to get through this time is what you need to do, my dear. So like, do what you need to do. Do you understand? She just keeps making me feel like this. And she's like, sweetie, as much as she wants your parents to wake up and be parents, they're just not going to. Do you know what I mean? And that's not fair to you. And she makes me feel like that. But if they're being toxic with you, it's time to like find a soul family. Does that make sense to you? Like, we adopted a lady down the street. Her name is Babe. We didn't really adopt her, but she kind of like, we just called her our grandmother, because she would have the door open. We would walk in anytime. And that lady was more of a family to us than my mom's mom was to me. Does this make sense to you? Okay. And I know how hard it is. I wouldn't ask you to do anything that I haven't done myself. But the more that we try to keep toxic people in, and it's almost like that feeling of like, because you're an empath, so I can see why you want to do it and let them into your hearts. But have you ever heard that saying? It's like, if someone's in a pit, in a mud pit, don't climb down there with them, because then you're all in the mud pit. Stay up and offer them a rope. You can offer them a rope. You can offer them and help, but don't get in there with them. Does that make sense? And I know it's hard because they suck you in, or they like your help and it feels like they're going to change. But she's just making me feel like if it starts to be draining for you, then it's not good. And I don't know how to tell you what to do and when, but she's making me feel like, she just keeps saying, try to do anything you can to rise above all of that. She would always tell me to leave everyone negative behind and keep going. She's not changing her tune. Look at her. She's just like, just go. And I don't know if you have a Jeep or a convertible, or you want one, but I literally see you in a car. It feels like the top's down. If not, then it's an incredible moon roof. But I just keep seeing that. And she's like, and wave goodbye. Just honk, honk, wave. I'm going. This is in left field, but sweetie, do you write music or something? She's like, just go and work on your music. I'm like, are you... Are you a songwriter, or do you write poems? Because like poems and lyrics, those are the same. And can I ask you, are you guys Polish or something? Okay. Should always tell you, my boyfriend's mom is my best friend. Yes, and we always ride in her Jeep. Does the top come off? Because I literally just saw like, so like, almost like free falling. I don't know why I'm hearing this, and I know I'm going to botch it. Yes, I am a singer, and she was my #1 supporter for it. Hello. I was like, she's all, you need to work. She needs to work on her music. She just kept saying, let all of this go, all the negativity. She's all, Selena Gomez, like just did a documentary, I think, right? Because her grandparents helped raise her or something like that. And so this is your grandmother's way of just coming through and saying she's here to support you. She knows that you physically miss her here, but she is here in spirit. She wants me to, yeah, she wants you to pursue a career so bad. And it's going to be the right time. I'm just telling you, I'm going to botch this song, but hold on. Olivia Newton-John sang a song, and it's like, it's a Polish song. Hold on one second. This is so embarrassing that this is the third time I heard it, so I have to say it to you. It's Olivia Newton-John, and she sings like, Yache Koha means I love you. I honestly love you. It's like, oh my God, I gotta write it down. I'll send it to you. If you paid via Venmo, I can send it. I'm like, Olivia Newton-John. It's like a Polish song. Are you guys Polish? Or Yache Koha? It's like, I don't know how to say what I'm singing. And I don't know why she would pick that song of everything. Okay. She would always rock me in a chair and sing you songs. Yes. I'm gonna send you this song. So I know I'm botching it, but there must be something about the lyrics that she likes. So if you're not Polish, I don't know why I'm hearing this, or if your boyfriend's parents are, but this is like a Polish reference, or it's like, it's a Olivia Newton-John song. Anyway, I wrote it down, so I'll send it to you. That's beautiful. I love that. That should be like, did you ever read that book, I'll Love You Forever, My Baby You'll Be? Do you ever read that book? That reminds me of you and your grandmother. And it's about a mom and a son, and she rocks her son, and then when he gets older, or she gets older, then he comes and rocks her. It's like a kid's book. Well, this would be a beautiful story for you with your grandmother. So I am pulling back a little bit, but I hope this reading brought you some comfort today to let you know that she is your, yeah, it's a beautiful book. It's like, if you just look up that saying, somebody will put, okay. All right, so I am pulling back a little bit. Please know this is her way of coming through. These are recorded, so you can listen to it later over on YouTube, but she very much loves you, and she is your #1 cheerleader, I do have to say. She's around you, sweetheart. Just keep asking her for signs. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Whew. There's a couple ways you can get a reading. Hey, Morgan. There's a couple ways that you can get a reading. You can, thank you so much. You don't realize how much this has helped me. I'm so glad, sweetie. I'm so glad, Reagan. And I love your name, by the way. I love it. First time here. Hello, hello, hello. So some of you now I can kind of take a break. And Kira, I haven't forgotten about you. And Shell Bell, if you're done riding your horse in Australia, I'm here. I'm a psychic medium and I do readings for people on here. There's a $40 donation. Me too, Nicola. My list is closed today, but I will be on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time. Hi, Maureen. And it's a $40 donation. You can pay via my website, and then I'll contact you to let you know when I have a next opening. But I also do phone readings and I do Zoom readings. I always feel like Dr. Seuss. I can do them in a car. I can do them very far. Kiara, I see you. So moderators, that's the person who I'm reading next. And I'm going to grab a little bit more water and then start her reading. If you're wondering about any questions about how this works, you can go ahead and talk to the moderators. If you want to pay now ahead of time for tomorrow, you've got it. You can definitely do that, and I'll reach out to you and let you know I'm going live 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time right here. So I can schedule your live reading. Keep in mind, I do personal readings, phone readings, and Zoom readings as well. And you can find that on my website by clicking here. Or if one of my moderators, if you guys can say peace-serenity. How long do I channel? I really don't pay attention, but it's usually about 20 or 30 minutes on here. Hi, I'm new to your channel and we'll check out your link for your reading. Oh, that would be great, Key. Thank you. Okay, so Kiara, thanks, Kim. Perfect. Okay, so once again, moderators, thank you for being here. You're such a big help, and everybody else, thanks for tuning in. You might find that once I start reading Kiara that there's some similar messages for you. Please try not to comment. I know once I start reading somebody, this is strictly for them. So Kiara, if you can do me a favor and you see me do this with other people, if you can let me know who you want to hear from today. I don't need to know their name, sweetheart. I just need to know relationship, how their relationship to you, mom, dad, brother, etc. Okay, your grandpa or your grandma maternal? Okay, and that's your given name, right? Kiara is the only one who should be talking. Thanks, guys. Kiara. Hold on one second. Kiara, yes, okay. Are you, is anybody ever said that you're really good with kids or that you should be a teacher? The first thing I start to see when I look at your name is I feel like teacher / counselor. It's like you're really good with people this way. Does that make sense to you when I say that? You were a substitute teacher. Okay, that's why I see that. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I don't know if out of either person that you wanted to hear from today, if one of them lisped, or as someone had false teeth or a bridge where they didn't have teeth right here. But I so feel like I'm going to talk like this. So I'm wondering what they're trying to show me, unless you just had a child who lost their 2 front teeth. But this is what I'm doing. I'm like trying to talk to you and I'm lisping. Your grandpa had dentures, LOL. Would he do something funny with them? Like my mom had them. I feel like she was kind of embarrassed. And with grandpa, I feel like, are these your teeth on the like kitchen counter? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like he's like silly with them. Does that make sense too when I say that? And is there like a, hold on, that's too many messages for me. Woo. Oh my God, yes, he always used to use them. Yeah, and that's him messing around. Oh my God. That's what because I keep seeing the movie Mystic Pizza where the customer leaves the teeth in the jar, and that's how they started showing me that. Hold on one second. Yes, I understand. Hold on. Hold on. Show me anything else that you wanted me to tell her. Hold on. sorry. I don't know. Someone else just commented on Instagram, so I got like different energy. I should like block that when it pops up. Okay. So Kiera, please show me anything I need to know about her. Did someone also like color their hair all the time or have wigs or something? It's like every time I'm going to see you, your hair looks different. So it's either like color their hair all the time or they have wigs here or crossed over. And I keep seeing a carnival. You used to do hair. That's why they're showing me. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Wow, you're just the jack of all trades, Sunshine. I hope you have your own business. That's like, you have like entrepreneur energy. Do you know what I mean? Hold on one second. Kiera, please show me what I need to know about her. Do you have a carnival reference with them? There's like Santa Monica in California has this like, I'm seeing a Ferris wheel and I just keep seeing that over and over again. Excuse me. It reminds me of like in the movie The Notebook, how like they met at that small town fair. Did anybody say anything about your grandparents being like the movie The Notebook? Like either did they pass away close together, or does that movie have a reference to you? And yeah, because I just keep seeing the Ferris wheel. Makes me feel like, yeah. Hold on one second. Okay, hold on. They both passed from cancer. Okay, hold on one second. Was it close? Did they pass? You know how in Notebook they both actually passed away together? Did they pass close together? I'm feeling heavy. Hold on one second. Something's not quite right. No, it wasn't close. That's okay. Feeling very lightheaded. So I know this isn't me. I know they're trying to show me something. So hold on one second. Your name is Kiera. Is there another K in the family? I feel like you know how like the Kardashians name everybody like Kim, Kendall, Chloe, and it's all K. Do you have another K in your family, or does someone do that kind of similar? And then I feel like my head is pulsating. I'm very dizzy and I'm out of it. Hold on one second. Your dad's name is Keith. Okay, because I just keep seeing another Keith or another K. For me to feel this out of it, hold on one second because something's not right. Was there an accidental death aside from your grandparents? And this is with you. Are you married also? Because it can be in your family. Was there a death in your family that was unexplained, or a neighbor or somebody close to you? Were there I don't know how I want to put that. I'm going to use the word that rhymes with smurdered. Was there something like that around your family? I don't know why I'm feeling so lightheaded like this. Nobody was like, there's like a story of this person passed away and we don't know who did it. And I know it's not your grandparents, but it's someone like in your neighborhood. It can be a friend that you have, and they're wondering about how someone passed. It's so weird how that came over me. Kiera, all the other information was coming fine, and then that came through and I was like, what are you guys even talking about? And are you married? Because he may understand. Okay, yes, there's a girl that went missing. Thank you. In my town. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, and you're married. Okay, oh my God. Hi, Rhea. You'll probably get muted because I'm doing a reading. I feel so heavy with that. And I don't know if there's a river or someone's going to find her in a river. I don't even do this kind of work anymore, but for me to see it around you and it to come in your reading, I know that they're trying to tell me that you are like a very caring person. Otherwise, this wouldn't just jump in. But if they haven't done the thing where there's like river, lake around, and they go diving, and you think about her all the time, that's why, sweetie. I think what are you doing to me? You have this gift, yeah. Like when I give Liz her reading, I was like, oh, you watch Teresa Caputo, you watch this stuff. If you watch it, you're like drawn to do this kind of work. Because I just saw that movie Manifest last night on Netflix, and how the sisters like set her free and she hears it, and then the brother, I swear, see, now I'm feeling normal again, but I was like, I am feeling out of it. Like, did someone murder somebody or what is going on? And I'm telling you, no, you don't have to be sorry, sweetheart. You don't have to be sorry. I have a feeling you have this gift. For you to think about her all the time, that's not just a coincidence. Like, not everybody else is thinking about it. Do you know what I mean? I really think that you have a gift. And I don't know why, if there's a body of water around, not far from where she is, with being in like a 40 minute radius, 30, like a 30 minute, no more than a 30-minute drive. And it's water. And just know I'm telling you that. And I'm feeling very emotional. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to ask her if she can go to the side a little bit. I just started to get like shaky, and like I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. Okay. If you start to have any feelings of like, you're like, I wonder if she passed away here, or I wonder if this happened to her, I want you to know that's how I started realizing my gift. I was like, why am I thinking about this? So I really think you have this gift. Do you know what I mean? But let me go back to you with your grandparents, because I don't think you can. It's not the reading that you came here for, right? So let me pull back a little bit. Oh gosh, hold on one second. Okay, thanks. Yeah, sweetie, I was just praying that someone helps that and finds you. Yeah. Can I ask you, where is Wichita? Wichita, Kansas, Wichita? Do you live by Wichita? Is there a Wichita, Kansas? I feel like we're going to start working on a missing person case on a live. I've never done this before. I mean, I used to do this kind of work, but it's been 20 years ago that I did this kind of work. Okay. I just don't know if you've ever wanted to do this work or if you have a detective mind, Kira, but I think you'd be very good with this. I don't remember where she was. Definitely in the mountains. Okay. I have no idea. Just write Wichita, Kansas. There's something like with that. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and raise above and let this go. Okay, have you ever wanted to work on missing persons or detective work, or do you watch those shows or something? This blew me away. Yeah, someone's like, I live there. What the heck just happened? Okay. I love investigating. Yes, anything and everything. See, I'm telling you. I always tell people, I don't want to do it now, but I did work with the FBI with missing person cases and murder cases, and it's not glamorous. I mean, there are people who are gone. Do you know what I mean? And they're gone in a very harmful way. But I do have to say that I'm glad. Hey, Shell Bell, just hold on. She's the next reading, you guys. I'm just doing a reading, Shell Bell, and then I'll be right with you. Sorry that you were muted, but I'll be right there. I just want to say, just write this down, write this day down, write this message down, because if you have family and a long line of family who's been like very intuitive, but they just call it common sense or whatever, or because of religious beliefs or whatever, they didn't want to do this. I'm telling you, I'm not asking you, Sunshine Kira. I'm telling you, you have this gift. And I always told people I'm intuitive and I have a detective mind, so I make a really good detective. And this is why you can't date anybody who lies. Because you'll know. You're the kind of person who I always say, that kind of person, if they ask you, are you being honest with me? And they're like, yes. And they're like, I'm going to ask you again, are you being honest with me? You're like, if I get to the third time and I'm asking you the same question, my gut is always right. That's what I'm telling you. So I don't know. Oh yeah, Alison Dubois. I don't know. Yeah, girl, you must read books on psychics or something. I know you want to hear from your grandparents, and all I keep hearing is she's got a gift. She's got a gift. She's really good at this. She's got a gift. And so lately, if you're wondering what am I going to do with my life, I'm good at a lot of different things, but nothing like sparks my interest. I'm telling you that you have this gift, because that blew me away. I've been on readings before. I've done radio shows, and nothing has thrown me like the reading I just gave you. So you need to understand that you have this gift very strong. And if you're wondering lately, like what you want to do for a living and you haven't picked up anything, it's really important to know that this is something that the universe is offering you as a gift to pick up. Does that make sense to you? And sorry if you got muted. I'm just trying to concentrate on Kiera's energy, so the moderators mute people so that I don't pick up on other people who are commenting, but thank you for being here. This all makes sense. Okay. Gosh, you thought you were going to get a reading from your grandparents, right? But I just keep feeling like if they were like traditional, you got this gift from, yeah, Shell Bell. I'm just finishing up a reading for Kiera. And there's a kid that's missing in her town, and it started coming in her reading, but that blew me away. Shell Bell, don't worry though, I'm going to get ready for your reading next. But please know, one of the things that I just keep hearing with your grandparents, I keep hearing the word traditional. So I don't know if you come from a traditional family, and you would be the first in your family to do this. So just know that I don't know if they would have supported this when they were alive, but now that they've crossed over, they would, yeah, very traditional. I just keep hearing that word. They would be, do you know what I mean? If they had any fears of it through whatever beliefs or religious or community beliefs, they would support you doing it now. So how tricky that they came through with this message for you, because if you're feeling rather stuck, if you're feeling stuck and you don't know what to do and you're just like, I'm bored. I just keep hearing that, I'm bored. If you, like I said, you're a substitute teacher and then you used to do hair and you dabble in a lot of things, but nothing's feeding your spirit. I'm telling you, get Alison Dubois' book, read her story, YouTube it, do whatever, because I really think you're on a journey of this. At least that's what's being presented. I'm stuck with whether or not to have a baby. Yes, sweetie, I don't even know how to be like intuitive to intuitive reader. Do you know what I mean? So this is what I do in a situation like this, because no psychic or medium will ever be able to tell you if the person that you're with is right for you. You're the only person who will be able to do that. And just side note, anybody listening, I wasted a lot of money seeing psychics to see if the person I was with is the right person. But you're the only person who will know. So I always say to my guides and angels, if I don't know which way to go, I always say, show me this person's true colors without me lifting a finger. And if they're pure, then I'm good. And if there's anything shady, then I find out. Does that make sense? But from this day forward, Kiera, it feels like you're going, oh yeah, from this day forward, it feels like you're going through a spiritual awakening. So whenever I see this for somebody, I always see the numbers 555. Like, buckle your seatbelts. Whatever's coming your way is going to be like very fast. But I just feel like there's a lot of like, speak up, stand in your power. Don't say, oh, premonitions. They're telling me that your premonitions are increasing too. So I am pulling back a little bit, but just know this is the most cool. I mean, all the readings I have done have always been so cool, but this one really blew me away. For them to come through with that story about the girl that's missing in your town that you're always wondering about, and I saw that around you, you truly 100% had this gift. If you're ever wondering if you would be good at it, you would be very good at it. Do you know her mom? Are you friends with her mom? Then definitely. If you're kind of acquaintances, I wouldn't. I'm going to save this on YouTube and record it later. Hopefully it records. You know of her, yes. If you know of her, I would just cautious. I always ask Spirit like to guide me. Do you know what I mean? And to talking to somebody. Like, I'll say, if you want me to talk to them, then you need me to run into them at Safeway, and you need to have them ask me how I'm doing. Like, you need to come up with a connection. I was going to say, if it's a friend, I definitely would tell her, but if you just know of her, just approach it with caution. Do you know what I mean? Whew. But in the meantime, get Alison Dubois' book. I'm telling you, you're very good at this. That's why you can't have people lie. You can spot a BSer. That's why you're having premonitions. That's why you know things before they happen. I'm telling you, you're very open, okay? So I'm pulling back, Kira. Thank you so much. I know you wanted more messages from your grandparents about them to you, but you were so right. They're talking to you about this gift, okay? Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Holy majoli. Hey, Shell Bell. Thank you. So Shell Bell, Shelly. Oh, Shelly Monroe. Shell Bell is the next person. Amber. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Stacy. Shell Bell. There she is. Woo. Okay, we're going to go out with a bang because Shell Bell is next. And I will be going, thank you, Miss KK, Miss Kiki. Miss Kiki, your nephew or cousin is in here all the time. Isaac, he's so sweet. My head was splitting when the girl came through. I'm telling you, Tanya, right? I almost was like, did my sugar level drop? Like, what is it's almost like I could not hear a thing. And I was like, somebody doesn't know how someone passed away. My goodness. Okay. Whew. Clear the energy. Clear the energy. Clear the energy. Shell Bell. Okay, perfect. Yes, my nephew loves watching you. I want to get a reading from you and him both soon. I would love that. I am doing discounts on readings right now. So if you guys mention that you're on TikTok, you will receive $25 off of my phone readings and my Zoom readings. So those are $25 off right now, just for the next couple of... Arkansas River runs through Wichita. Thank you, Sky Blue. See, and I even forgot I said that. Hi, Savannah. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Whew. Okay, Shell Bell is the next reading. Thank you, moderators. I could not do this without you guys. Okay, so Shell Bell. I have a partner whose anniversary was on the 4th, and a friend I feel needs to tell me something. Okay. So hold on. The way I like to do this, Shell Bell, is if you can do me a favor and let me know who it is that you want to hear from. I understand you had quite a few questions, But is there someone specific who has crossed over that you want to hear from? I can pull them in and help me answer that question for you. And Shell Bell, can I ask you, do you do cards? Do you have like angel cards, or do you do tarot or something like that? Or do you have like a pendulum or something like that? Or do you play cards? I don't know why I'm saying this is for Shell Bell. Shell Bell. I don't know where you went. Where'd you go, Shell Bell? Thank you, Loretta. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Tanya. I was doing cards, but I've ditched them and just doing clairvoyant readings. Okay. Oh, interesting. So Kiera had this energy too, and now you're a reader. Do you know what I mean? It's like I'm giving like it's rare that there's a lot of readers on here that I'm giving readings to, but this is awesome. So thank you. But I always pay attention to the theme of it. Perfect. So was there somebody's specific that you wanted to hear from today? The way that I like to do these readings is it's almost like speed dating instead of like taking someone out on a date. So on a date, I would talk to you for hours to get to know who you are. But since we have a lot of people in here and these are like mini readings, I like to target what it is that you want to know or who you want to hear from. Is one of the people that have crossed over, can I ask you, did they smoke? Because the reason I'm asking is I'm tasting smoke in my mouth. I'm not sure which to go with, my partner or my friend. Did one of them smoke? Whether it was like cigarettes, nicotine, or pot, I won't know the difference, but I'm tasting that in my mouth. Does that make sense? Both the ones I want to talk to did. Okay, hold on one second. Did you know one of them? One of them is showing me 7. So did you know one of them for 7 years? Is there something about the 7th month or something? Because literally one of them shows me 7. So it's like, did someone pass away in July? Did you know them for 7 years? Have they been gone 7 years? Like they show me 7. Okay, put it to the side. There's something about 7. No one passed away in 2017. You didn't meet one of them when they were 7. You were together with them for 7 years. It's like 7. They won't stop talking about it. I keep seeing a concert, so I don't know if one of them you went to a lot of concerts with, or if someone actually like played an instrument. But I just keep seeing that. That's okay. If something doesn't make sense, I always say put it to the side. Later when you're watching this back, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I know now. Do you know what I mean? And if it's not them, then they're bringing a family member in with them that's around you as well. Here and or crossed over, is there with them or any family member? I just want to say I'm seeing an L. Yes, I agree. Okay. There's something with an L and I don't understand what that is. And did someone play music? Like, did someone play the guitar? Do you play the guitar? Did you guys always go to concerts back to back? It's like I'm trying to understand why you're showing me the music. And there's an L reference. I almost wanted to say Laura. Hold on one second. You wrote a song about your partner. That's why I'm seeing that. Thank you. Thank you for being open to what they're saying. Out of your friend and your partner, did one of them pass away from cancer? The reason why I'm asking is I feel like one of the things is like my entire body is aching, so I'm trying to understand what is that they're showing me. And is there Lori reference to either like who you guys hung around with, their name, or in your group name? No cancer. Okay. I'm going to go back to what I know, Shell Bell. One of them, their entire body is hurting to me. And it's like I'm shaking. So that usually makes me feel like I have so much pain. And I always relate that to cancer. So then I'm going to ask you, did one of them pass away from an impact then? Because my entire body is aching in every part of it. So it's like a jolt, an impact. I don't want to say shot because I don't like feeling that. Your friend did. Okay, that's why I'm feeling that. So literally dropped dead. Yes. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Do they have an April reference or August or something, an A in their name? There's like, anytime that they draw an A for me, it's either like their name, an A, like Angela, or there's like a month, because I'm seeing an A as I start to see that. Are you still really good friends with your friend's mom? Because I keep hearing my mom, my mom. So your partner's mom or your friend's mom, are you still really good friends with them? And I don't know why I'm hearing this, but don't let anybody tell you how to heal from this, or tell you like I don't know how to put this. Makes me feel like other people are giving you advice to say like how to heal, or you should be moving on now, or just date somebody else. It's like, don't listen to other people because no one knows what you're going through. So it's not, they cannot give you advice about how to grieve. So you're the only person who knows what you need to heal. Does that make sense? No, I'm leaning towards my friend. She was my, hold on one second. Hey, Silver. No, but I'm leaning towards my friend as she was my son's stepmom. Then that's it. Thank you. And your friend was literally the one that like dropped dead. Okay. I'm so sorry, sweetie. With your partner, that's making sense. Okay. With your partner, did you not get to say goodbye or something? Because I feel heartbroken and words left unsaid. So did you not get to say goodbye? No, you didn't. I'm so sorry, Shell Bell. That's the feeling I'm getting too. And remember I told you I was shaking. So I keep getting a feeling of when somebody's here one day and not the next, we're just like devastated, like we don't know what to do. And I don't know which one. I don't know if this is your partner or your friend that's showing me. Do you know if anybody ever got diagnosed with, yeah, you're welcome, sweetie. I don't know, did anybody ever get diagnosed with bipolar? Or did someone have mood swings or addictions? And I can't, as your partner comes through and your son's stepmom, I think that's how you said, I start to see this. So that's usually somebody's way. I know my puppy's snoring. they are. She's snoring. She loves the energy in here. She loves the energy in here. Yeah, you're all moderators. It's fine. Thanks. Sorry. Yes, your partner had mood swings. Okay. That's the feeling. Whenever I see that, I know that they're coming through saying like, I am sorry. I'm sorry. And did they not have much of a family? Do you know what I mean? Were you like the only stable person in their life? I know. I feel like when we do readings, the energy just gets so good in here that Delilah just starts snoring. Would you guys would they call you like my love? Would they say my love? His family was less than desirable. That's what I just keep hearing. So you and everybody with you, you were more of a family to him. Delilah. Thank you. Caitlin's trying to get Delilah. She always just wants to stay in here. Were you going to get a tattoo with his like the date of his passing or something like that? My partner told me so many times how much he loved me. That's what I just keep seeing. That's why I was asking you, like, were you like more like a family to him than his own family? Do you know what I mean? And I know that you ride horses because we talked earlier, but I feel like I just keep seeing you on a horse. Is that like your therapy for you to ride like horses? Is that your therapy? I have to tell you, there's one of the things that he's making me feel like, hold on, say it again. My daughter got a tattoo with his name and dates. Yes, thank you. That's the way he would show me. Hold on 1 second. Say the thing that you were going to say. He says I'm supposed to tease you about this. He doesn't use that word, so I don't know if he swore a lot, but he's like, you have to give her a SHIT about this, Julie. Did he ever say you talk to horses? Like he's like, you have to tell her how she can talk to animals. Like tease her about how she talks to animals. Yes, my horse is a rescue and needs lots of love. Yeah. I feel like there's something about you with your horse. It's like good therapy. I just keep hearing that. But he's making me feel like there's this time where my eldest left and her dog was here. And I was like, he's saying his ball is up high. And she's all, what do you mean he's saying that? I go, yeah, did you hide his ball? Because he's saying it's up high. And I didn't even realize what I was saying. She goes, Mom, my dog told you its ball was up high? And I go, yeah, did you hide it? And she opens the kitchen cabinet. She goes, yeah, because it was squeaking and it was driving her crazy. But she left for work and didn't tell me about it. And so he was following me around. I go, his ball's up high, like it's hidden, and he had all kinds of toys. And she says, yes, I talk to my horse all the time, because he's making me feel like that. He's making me feel like I need to give you SHIT about like talking to the horse, and that you actually can communicate with animals. That's like a gift you have, he says. And he said, Julie, it's not just this horse, it's like strays. So I don't know if you open the door and you like have all these stray cats too, and or dogs, or why I see that, but I do. Can I ask you something else? With your daughter, does she have or your partner, friend, or anybody that you wanted to hear from today? You love animals, perfect. Did anybody actually have a turtle or want a turtle? Did anybody actually want a turtle? And some of you guys, you may find that there'll be a double message, but please don't comment because I'm giving a reading to Shellbell. But just write that down and just know that in one reading, they will try to reach as many people to give messages as they can. But just keep your journal out or text it to yourself or do a screenshot of this just so that you have the message. But thank you for being here. He makes me feel like strays. He just keeps talking about strays. So I don't know if he's also talking about people, but he's talking about strays, and he's saying this is your year to really build your dreams of everything that you've always wanted, even though it seems like it's starting off choppy. So did he just pass this year? One of the things I just keep hearing is this is the year for everything you ever wanted. I just keep hearing that. Would he call you my love? Would he say my love? My love. I feel like I just keep saying 9 years ago, and this year I have felt him less. Okay. It doesn't mean that he's not there. When the less we feel people, it's almost like you guys are so, what do I want to say? So bonded that you can't tell the difference between him and you. Do you know what I mean? But he makes me feel like if he's coming through and showing me, yeah, so hold on one second, saying like, thank you for being there. It would be like as he crossed over, he looked at his life and did a life review and wanted to say thank you. If you didn't get a chance to say thank you because you were closer to him and supported him and loved him more than any family did, and you did it unconditional, he was the love of my life. Okay, do you say that? Because I keep hearing my love. I just keep hearing that. Show me the other thing that you were going to say, honey. Is there a Chris or a Christopher? Hold on. And is there a Cindy, or did someone dress like Cindy Lou Who? You know, from the Grinch, how they had the little girl Cindy Lou Who and she did her hair up? I don't know why I keep seeing that. It's like Cindy Lou Who. I think that's like the name. So I don't know if he showed me like Sydney, if he's saying Sydney, or if it's Cindy. But I literally kept seeing the little girl from Cindy Lou Who with the blonde hair, the blue eyes from the Grinch. Does that make sense too, Shell Bell? Oh my God, my best friend's daughter dressed like that for Halloween. Thank you. That's his way of showing me this. I would not know. See? It was like just around you. This is how he knows. Do you know what I mean? Cindy Lou Who, he just says that. So that's a way for him to wave to your daughter. Like I said, this is going to be recorded and it's going to be here for you too, so that you can look back at it and show him. I don't record the comments. Every time I do that, it turns out choppy. Yes. I can definitely try on here. If not, you have my information on email too, so we can try that a little bit more, but you definitely can. But mind you, for him to bring that up, and that's your daughter's best friend, that's a way for him to wave to your daughter as well, to show that he knows what's going on around her, okay? Was he more a dad to her than her own dad? Or something. Yes. Yes. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. And I feel like don't listen to anybody about his passing, because you're the only one who knew him. It makes me, can I tell you that when he crossed over, he's like, are these people who are coming around trying to pretend like they know who I am, and they don't. And from just a side note, when I started to learn how to do these readings, I listened to a lot of people speak, and John Edwards was like saying one time that he said, you cannot piss the spirit off. Their unconditional love on the other side. He said, but people don't like it when people what is it? Like I said, like exploit someone's death. Like if you didn't know them, be like, oh my God, he was my best friend. And you're like, you didn't even know him. Do you know what I mean? Or if it's like his parents, like, this is my son and he was like the best and da 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 da. Yes, absolutely. Thanks, Caitlin. I copped so much from everyone saying it was no. That's what I'm trying to say. That I can tell you with 100% certainty that it was not your fault and that you know that in your heart, but I feel like you needed to hear that. And he's saying that the people who are talking about that are the people who weren't even in his life anyway. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Like he's like, who are they? They didn't even know me. But then it's like that thing where when people cross over, they're like, oh, he and I were this close, and it's like you didn't even ever call him for his birthday. I kept saying, if you knew Josh, you would know he wasn't ever going to go out like that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too. Yeah. I don't see it. Yeah. There is a reading similar. The feeling I'm getting with Josh is like this lady asked me about her son and he was cleaning his uncle's gun and the cousin said there's no bullets in it and he said, are you sure? And then he shot it. I'm getting that same kind of a feeling. Like it was not something someone did on purpose. I just keep hearing that. And he makes me feel like the people who stood up and were mad and everything were people who weren't even in his life ever. Like they didn't call him for his birthday. Yeah, I'm sure he thought I could see, but I couldn't. No, that's okay. Yeah. It just bottom line is it makes me feel like the thing that John Edwards talks about when he's saying don't exploit someone's passing. Oh, they meant everything to me and we were really close and I knew him better than you did. And you're like, you guys, whoever is telling you that, Shell Bell, they weren't even ever close to him. They didn't come when he needed them. Yes, yeah, absolutely. She said everyone came out of the woodwork and you were like, who are you people? Do you understand? He's like, it was just bizarre. And then not only did you have to deal with his passing, which was so unexpected, but also all these accusations and these weirdos coming out of people who you never even saw them stand up and be there for him at all. He just keeps making me feel like that. So he's very aware of that. Yeah. I don't know why bad things happen to good people, Shell Bell, but I do know when people take those situations to turn them around. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Then when people take those situations to turn it around, they seem to be like inspirational to other people. So I don't exactly know what it is of your journey, but I do know I just keep hearing that your words are very healing and that right to have you right through this. Does that make any sense? I don't know if you've ever wanted, I know you said you wrote him a song, but I don't know why I keep seeing Forrest Gump and the girl Jenny. If someone dressed like you know how she was like the flower child? I don't know why I just keep seeing that vision, but I do. So I don't know if you're really holistic in like the way that you dress or why he's showing me that, but he is, okay? All right. That's his sense of humor. Yeah, I got you. So I am pulling back, just so you know, this is how he comes to me for you. But I do feel either you or your daughter is a very good storyteller / author, and it would be a shame for you guys not to like use your talent for that. Does that make sense? Perfect. Please know this is how they come through to send you love. And if you are the one who's helping raise the child of the friend who's passed, the person, I feel like she's saying thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. You've given me more than I could have dreamed of. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You know, sometimes life is just not fair. It's like you go through passing and then you have people who are just on you. I don't know what. Oh, thanks, Trisha. You guys all sending her love. That's so perfect. Thank you. Whew. Yes. Okay. Everybody can comment now, you guys. It's fine. Thank you. Who's with me? I'm not going to be doing any more readings tonight, you guys. I'm getting a little bit sleepy and it's dinner time, but I am going to be coming on here tomorrow at 5. I do phone readings and text readings. Thanks, Dawn Taylor. I'm just going to say hi to people now. Jess Brett. Heaven sent. Oh, so pretty. And moderators, thank you too. Yeah, Kim, Tanya, Silver was on here. Jenny. Oh, somebody's name is Sexy Babe. Hey, Sexy Babe. What time? Mountain time? Well, right now it's 6:47. So you'll know our time difference. You can use that. I think Mountain time is at 2 hours difference. With my dyslexia, please. I don't know. It's 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time is usually 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I think 5 p.m. Pacific time is, thank you, Leon. I'm like, I'm in a crack of, yeah, heaven sent. Have a good night, all mods. You guys are great. I really do appreciate that. You're awesome. Mountain time is 1 hour. Thank you. So if I'm on here at 5 Pacific Coast time, then Mountain time would be 6 p.m. Eastern Coast time would be 8 p.m. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, guys. 2 hours behind Central. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, I want to thank God and angels for this gift. If you want a personal reading, you can go to my website. Look what Jenny said. That's my website to book a personal reading. If you mention TikTok, you receive $25 discount on my phone and Zoom readings only. Thanks everybody for moderating. Hello in Colorado, 9:45 in Ontario. Good night, Miss Kiki. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all of you. Please know I never take this lightly, that the moderators spend so much time to make sure that everybody's getting a good reading and that you guys are holding space and things like that, and people just watching. Thank you too. I hope that you found healing in some messages today, even if you didn't get a reading, that you know that your loved ones are around you too, and that you are never alone, that they're always there with you and trying to help guide you as well. Thank you, Lloyd, and everybody. Thank you, Kemi. Much love to you guys. Have a good evening. Take care. Thanks again, moderator.